Oh, that is accurate.
Hey guys, so
What up, boy?
today I
I'm
have
good, man. How you doing?
See, my husband is on the phone, but that's okay. Today I'm making chicken
Yeah,
spaghetti. So I have my water boiling, and that is bouillon, 1 bouillon cube in my pot, and it's boiling because once it gets more of a boil, I'm gonna add my spaghetti to this, and yeah. So what I'm making, you guys, is these are my noodles. These are my noodles. I really like these noodles, and this is cheap spaghetti sauce, but it really is good because what I do is I add all kind of stuff to it. So we're waiting on this to boil. Once this starts boiling, I'm gonna add my spaghetti to it, and that's it for right now for that. Now I have chicken. This is chicken spaghetti. This is not your norm, okay? So what I'm gonna do is make a separate pot for my sauce. So that's what this pot is over here. Making a separate pot for my sauce. My husband has been in the kitchen by himself, so everything's everywhere. But okay, so let me move some stuff around and then I can show y'all what I'm working on. So today's dish is chicken. So look all this beautiful chicken, you guys. Look, it's pretty. So Alvin went outside, put this stuff on, you know, like the barbecue pit, and I got him the seasoning and stuff, and then he put it in the oven to make sure that it stayed warm a little while longer. In this pot, I am putting my spaghetti sauce. So this is spaghetti sauce. This is a cheat, okay? You don't want to make your own. So let me show you guys what I'm doing. Alright, so so that's my spaghetti sauce. I put a little water because my I want to thin it out because I'll show you guys what I'm doing in a minute. So that's it right there, and this is the brand. It's just great value. I want to say this is like $1.50. That is 1 bouillon cube. You don't have to add any salt to your noodles if you use chicken stock or 1 bouillon cube, okay? That's a little note that saves you some time. And that, you guys, is the chicken. Now, let me tell you something about that chicken. This chicken has been on a tiny little barbecue grill. We smoked it, took it out, put it in the oven, and then what we're going to do is put it in the spaghetti, okay? So, let's see if I can get my, there we go. All right. So, so this is coming to a boil. So I'm going to take this. I do not put these noodles, cut them in half or anything like that. So I'm going to put them in my pot like so, because everything is coming to a boil already. So, and that's it. So I fan them out just a little bit. So they're in there like that. That's the way they're gonna go, okay? So another thing, when this sauce comes to a boil, before it comes to a full boil, I'm gonna show you what I'm doing with it. So let's see if my camera will work for me because it keeps moving around. So I have my little fake cutting board. It's not a real one, but whatever. I'm gonna add some garlic to this, a little spinach, and then I will add my chicken, but that's going to be a little while. So this is going to be really, really good. If you've never made spaghetti like this, this is easy. It's easy peasy. So you don't have to really do a whole lot to it. My husband is in the background. If y'all hear him talking, y'all already know. He just, I don't know, he want to talk. So there you go. So when you're, let me find my garlic. And let me tell you another cheat. So this is garlic already peeled. If you don't like the mushed up garlic, I like mushed up garlic. And I like this one, but I like the mushed up one more because it's more robust. So it just depends on you. I'm going to put this in my pot, but I'm going to cut it up a little more just so I can feel like I got a lot, okay? So I am making, for all you guys that are just kind of hanging out with me, I am making chicken spaghetti. And I love this because it is so easy to make. This is my garlic that I'm adding to my $1.50 marinara sauce. Well, you guys know, to my spaghetti sauce. So I'm done with this for right now. I love garlic. If you don't love garlic, you need to. Garlic is very, very good for you. It's good for everything, from your hair to your nails to everything else. So my my noodles are, ooh, they're really, really good. So let me show y'all what I'm working with. I wish I had another camera or another angle or something, because this right here, so my spaghetti has come to a boil, and then now this also is coming to a boil. So what I'm gonna do right now is, let's see if I can get my camera to just stay up. Don't know, you guys, I don't know. It won't stay up. Okay, so what I'm doing right now is I'm gonna cut me some garlic, okay? And you don't have to cut it. You can just leave it in there the way that it is. And make sure that when you use, when you put your spaghetti to boil, that you make sure that it's, after it starts to boil a little bit, you want to add, if you want to put any salt in there, you can. I don't. But you want to make sure that you put it on a medium heat. Not too low, unless you are trying to wait on people to come over to your house. Ain't nobody coming here. So, so I am cutting me up some garlic. And so, you know, I don't have to cut it, but I am. Sometimes I just like to be all sloppy, like, and just add it to it, especially if I'm in a hurry. It's not going to get cut. Okay. So, so yeah, so I'm just cutting up my garlic, and I am not a master chopper. You know, on TV, how they be like, oh my God, I have this wonderful knife, and I know how to cut all great. I do not. I do not know how to cut great. I just know how to make sure that the food tastes good, okay? That's my ministry right there. All right, so there you go with my garlic. So the garlic is going in my sauce. This is store-bought sauce. I did not make this sauce, but I do make it a little bit, well, a whole lot better than what it is. So after you add your garlic to your sauce, and let's see, you're just gonna add your sauce just like that. After that, what you're gonna do, hey auntie, you're going to add your spinach. Now I add spinach just because I like the way that it is, I don't know, it adds like a little bit of flavor, more flavor to your dish. So even if you don't like spinach on the regular, but you're trying to like make yourself eat it, find a dish that you can add spinach to. You know, like, find your dish that you know you could really, you know, like this, you can mask the spinach really well. You can make it taste like whatever, because then you're going to add your chicken and everything like that. Now, I'm only going to add a little bit. Now, let me tell you something. You get this big thing of spinach like this, and guess what happens to it? As soon as you start to cook it and let it saute, you know what happens? It shrinks up. So add a lot. Be generous with the spinach. This is how much spinach you want to add. Add it to your pot like so. See, it's already in there. You want to let it simmer and saute. Then after that, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to show y'all what I'm going to do with my chicken. So, okay, you have your spinach and your garlic and your pot. It's coming to a simmer. Here's what you're going to do with your chicken. Let's see. Should I add? Oh. I'm looking for my tomatoes. My husband has. Okay, so, hey you guys. I'm looking for these tomatoes. And I really do think that Alvin has done something with them. So, yeah. I'm just like, where they at? Oh, okay. Here we go. Tomatoes. So, you don't have to add all this stuff, but this is the way that I make. This is why Hey, Carlos. This is why I if I could get my camera, yes, there we go. So you don't have to add all this stuff, but I do because I love to cook. I love cooking. So this is 1 tomato that I'm gonna add. I have 3. If you like tomato dishes, you can add more, but that just all depends on you. And this, make sure that when you cook this that your pot is on medium. It doesn't have to be on low, but if it is, that's fine. And I'm not cutting them up really little because I love tomatoes. Love them. This is it. See? That's it. Now you got your tomatoes. You want to add them to your pot like so. And you guys, this is going to be so good. So, if y'all haven't noticed already, I'm cooking and I'm eating. Cooking and I'm eating. Hey, good. But I freeze a lot of stuff too because my auntie was like, you know, make sure you got your life right with all this cooking. So, all I did was added a few pieces of garlic. Added me some spinach to my $1.50 great value pasta sauce. And that's my chicken. I don't want to add it yet because I'm not ready. I'm not ready to add it yet. So these are my pieces of tomato. You just leave it in there. You don't have to really do much to it. Now, since I know how this sauce tastes, I'm going to add more stuff to it. So, let's see. Alright. Alright. So, since I know how this sauce tastes already, I'm going to add this cayenne pepper. We love spice. Love it. If you don't love spice, you got to tell me. If you're coming over to eat at any point, you got to tell me. Because I got a heavy hand with spice. You just want to add... Let's see. If I could just get my camera to just stay right there. So you just want to add just like that. And since your chicken already has a good sauce on it, and you have bouillon that's already in, like just 1 cube in there, you let it simmer, and then when it comes to a boil, it's perfect. You don't have to do anything. Since both things are simmering and they both have a flavor to it, you don't want to add too much because you don't want it to be overpowering. So, all right. All right. Oh, that's pretty. Y'all, this is good already. I can tell you it's good already. Now, let me show you what this looks like. Look how nice that is. So you see how the spinach is already disappearing? Now, if you're doing this, if you are just stirring around and you see that it's getting a little low on spinach, as you should already be ready. You should be ready for that. Just keep stirring around. And then you can add more spinach. Now, you see how my sauce is thin? I'm going to add a tomato sauce. And then it'll be perfect. I mean, I know that I cook a lot of food, mainly because I want to eat it for more than one day. And this is my first day cooking since I cooked all that stuff the other day. What, was it Saturday? Yeah, that was a lot of food. So yeah. So, this is your sauce. You don't have to really do a whole lot more to it, but since I am adding some tomato paste to it, this is it so far. So that's my garlic in there. And I like the garlic taste. Otherwise, I would have sauteed it first and then put everything in there. But I love garlic. It's so good for you too. So Now I'm going to add my tomato. So you don't have to have anything fancy. It can be paste, puree, or sauce. So yeah. And this, oh yes. Alrighty. You guys, this stuff smells good. Me and Alvin, we cook good food. Well, I cook good food. He smokes good food, so I don't have to worry about that. So it's just tomato sauce, regular old tomato sauce. You don't have to do anything to it. And let me move some of this stuff so I can have some room, y'all. Oh, and one other thing I'm going to add is this. I'm going to add just not even a handful. I'm going to add this to my dish. Just a little bit. And a little bit more spinach. I'm reading comments. You guys are funny. Carlos, you funny. And my husband's on the phone. Just had to let y'all know. Hey, baby, you want to be in my video? Yes, I don't want to be in your video. Okay, well, bye. Okay, bye. So I'm going to add a little paprika.
The only way it works is that.
Alright, so I added a little bit of paprika. Hey, Alvin, get out. Hey, get out. Get out. I'm on my video. Hey, bye.
Okay, bye, y'all.
And I got my oregano. So these two things are great, especially if you're going to be making. Hey, Al, how are you, darling? Oh my goodness. And so I'm just adding a little bit of oregano. Just a little. Alrighty. So look at my sauce, y'all. Look at that sauce. That's beautiful. And I'm going to add my extra spinach. Hey, Bilal. And maybe I'll even add. Maybe I will even add me some more tomatoes, but I don't know. The tomatoes, that's a toss-up. So my noodles are almost done. If only I could get if only I could get my phone to stand up correctly. Hey, Bruce. So this is what I'm cooking, you guys. It is chicken spaghetti. And so I am making an effort to add more spinach. I love spinach, so I don't have a problem with it. But if you do, add it to something that you know you really, really like. And then it makes it a whole lot easier to, to endure it. But, I mean, I love spinach, garlic, all this stuff that I cook. I love it already. So, yeah. So, my husband in the background, y'all. I know y'all hear him. Yes, I do, honey. Bye. Oh, my God. So I'm adding more spinach, just like so. And I'm rushing you guys because guess what? I haven't really eaten anything today. I haven't had an appetite. I mean, I haven't been able to focus on any of this stuff because I've been drawing and I'm preparing to do this piece and this whole thing. So you just want to let this simmer just for a bit. And this is my pot so far. So I wish I had somewhere for my camera to go. So I added more spinach. And that will be all the spinach that I add for this because I don't need any more. So let's see. My kitchen is out of sorts because my husband has been in here without me. And so, oh, hey, Mama. So I'm making chicken spaghetti. So that's my spaghetti. It is boiling in 1 bouillon cube because that's my chicken stock. It's fake chicken stock, but it works. This is my spinach. Now, let me tell you something. This spinach, I added it to my my $1.50 tomato basil garlic pasta sauce, only because, you know, I never can eat it. I never can eat any of this anything that I buy from the store straight from the store. I always got to have a little extra. What I did is I added some garlic. I also added some tomatoes and cayenne pepper because I love the spice. So I'm going to add, because you see how my sauce is a little thin, you can see the bottom of this. I'm going to add 1 can of tomato sauce because I want it to be a little bit more because of all that chicken that I got. So yeah, so that's what I'm doing. So you guys, my camera won't stand up on the oven, on the stove. There we go. All right. All right, so let's see. So I'm just going to add it just like that. That's it. 1 whole can. And now since I added this, I'm just going to wait for it to come just to small simmer. I don't want to add any more vegetables or anything like that. I got to compensate this from a chicken. So yeah. So this is what I'm making tonight. Y'all, I'm so excited because we haven't really eaten any meals today. We had, what did we have today? We had a juice. I don't know what we ate. I don't think we ate today. That's okay. We're all in the house anyway. It's not like it matters. So, ooh, I got tomato sauce on my hands. Excuse me, y'all. So, now this is what my butter and everything was for my chicken. But I want these pieces of garlic out of here. So, I'm putting them in here. Alright, so we're just letting this simmer just like it is, and you know, you can move it around. I'm gonna add 1 more tomato now that I see that this is you know, that'll be more beneficial to my dish if I add 1 more tomato. So I am making chicken spaghetti. Or chicken and red sauce, however you want to call it. And I just added more tomatoes. And I'm looking for this to simmer. So I love the way this smells. Ooh. Alright, so let me get on to my noodles. Let me find my tongs. Where my husband done put this, I don't know. Y'all, all right. Now let me tell you, when you do your when you guys do your spaghetti, if I could just get it to stay standing. Oh, okay, perfect. When you get your spaghetti, and it's a little like so, that's what you want. You do not want spaghetti that waffles, you know, like the spaghetti that gets all weird and slimy. So that's the reason why I always use the same brand, because that brand is really, really good. The cheap stuff, I don't know. I don't like it. It's okay. It's very okay. But this is pretty much done. it's done. So if you pick up your piece of spaghetti like so, and it does that, it's done. You don't want to overcook it because it's going to be weird and it's not going to be right. So I'm going to let that just sit for a minute. And while I'm letting that sit, I am looking for this to come to more of a simmer. So, alright, you guys. And let's see, should I make a crusty bread? I don't know. We don't really eat bread, y'all. So I don't think I actually have anything to make bread, Okay, so I do have bread, and I'll show you guys a good recipe. So this is whole wheat bread with all the stuff on there. So what I normally do when I make stuff like this is really good. I put this in some butter, put a little garlic in there, and I make sure that the garlic is all like minced almost, and just put it on both sides and put it in the oven and let it get crispy. That's it. I know that's a lot of work, and I know, but we already at home. It's not like we're going nowhere. So, so you might as well do it. And since I already have garlic butter, why not? So this stuff is coming to a boil. I wish everybody could come over and eat, or I could send everybody a plate, whatever came first. This is some good food. And it smells so good. Look at that. Ooh. So this is chicken spaghetti, or chicken and red sauce, however you want to look at it. And this is going to be so good. So I don't use salt. I'm probably going to add a little bit more. I'm probably going to add a little bit more seasoning, only because, yeah. But my chicken has seasoning on it, so maybe not. Maybe not. Oh, yeah, that needs something. Ooh, that's not enough. Alright, so I have this. This is the seasoning that I'm using. It's pretty good. It'll work. And I got this at the seafood store. And oh my gosh, you guys, I have this excellent recipe. I have some whole crab. And I have a few shrimp. But these are the shrimp with the heads on them. They're not my favorite. Because you got to peel them. And I don't want to peel them. I'm not going to be able to peel them. Alright, so yeah. So let's see if I can get my camera back. Where was my phone rang, you guys? So sorry about that. Alright, so there you go. There you go. It's simmering, you guys. It's simmering. Yay! So, okay. Alright, so now that this has come to a little bit of a boil, of a simmer, I can add some of this chicken to it. And you just adding it like so. All you're doing is adding the chicken. I wish I could get a better view of my situation over here. Alright, so this is my chicken, and I'm not going to add all of this because I have a chicken salad. So all you do is make sure that you have your chicken here to simmer a little bit so it can get like full of the sauce, and you want to just move it around. Don't be shy with your sauce on your chicken, because that's the whole point. You want to make sure you get all that good stuff that you put in here, all like, you know, you want to get it all meshed together. Oh my gosh, this smells so good. I just want to eat out of this pot. I don't even want a bowl, okay? So, and it looks so pretty. Well, I only need a little bit for tomorrow. So, this is beautiful. I hope everybody's doing well. And let me tell you something. I'm having a good old time cooking this food. A good time cooking food and hanging out with y'all. Thank y'all so much for, like, just watching me cook and commenting or whatever. Because all this stuff has been a lot. Just listening in on what's going on the news. Turn the news off and, you know, try to do something different. Walk away from it. It's too much. It's the same thing that they're rolling around on every station. Don't watch that. So this, I'm going to let it simmer for a little while longer, and then it's going to be done. And that's it. That's basically it. So I'm going to make my bread, and that's pretty much it. I don't really have to do anything to the bread. But so I put it, I'm going to put this in the oven and not in the air fryer. Normally I do it in the air fryer, y'all know. So, let's see. Okay, I don't know. I had to see if I had enough of that sauce left, but I do. And this food is so good looking. Hey, good looking. What you got cooking? So yeah, so let me show you guys a different view, different camera view of this. This is really beautiful. So look at that. I got my spaghetti. My spaghetti that's already done. I have my pieces of garlic, chicken, and I have my cut up pieces of tomato. Look at that spinach. See how the spinach got really small? That's okay. I expect that. Please expect that. So you just moving around and it's done. But I'm gonna let it simmer a little bit more because I want those pieces of tomato to be a little softer. But that's pretty much the dish, you guys. So yeah, I've been hanging out with y'all for I don't know how many minutes, but I have. And yeah, that's the dish. But if you want to make it all fancy and stuff, you could pair this with a wine or with like your favorite beverage or something that would really complement it. I don't know what that is just yet, but I'll leave it in my comments. And yeah, so everything's done. So all you have to do is plate it. That's not my ministry. I can plate it, but I'm not. I'm not going to do it because I'm not done cooking it yet. So that's my spaghetti. And you know what, you guys? I don't own a strainer. I just do it the old school way. Just tip it over and I'm done. And this is my pot of goodness right there. Ooh. My chicken spaghetti. Or chicken and red sauce. However you want to look at it. Hey, Mo Like Christ. I see you, boy. I saw you the other day. I was at Outreach Baptist Church and you were walking with a little boy. And I was like, what's up? I honked at you. But, so yeah. So this is my, that's my simmer. Everything's simmering, you guys. That's some kind of beautiful. Oh my goodness. And the chicken was smoked on the grill. Put it in the oven for maybe another 15 minutes. Took it out. I then cut it up into fine pieces because I knew I was going to put it in this. And then I made me spaghetti. And then I made my marinara. Now, let me tell you something about this pasta sauce. For y'all who hadn't been tuning in from the beginning, this pasta sauce is $1.50, okay? All you do is you put it your way. So I added spinach, garlic, cayenne, and tomatoes to this. Just to, just to make it more ooh la la. And I love it. It's so good. And it smells so good in here. Oh my God. So, yeah. This is what I'm cooking tonight. And I'm excited about eating it because we really didn't have a full meal today. I don't think we had a full meal. So, let me tell you guys something. To save money, buy this because it's already peeled. But the ones that are really great are the ones that are in the frozen section that you have to pop out and put in here. I think they're more rich, but this is real garlic, so you know you will never go wrong with this. And to save money, buy this. I mean, unless you want to make your own and then the whole thing. So, yeah. So these two things are really, really good. And then for you guys who want to buy good spinach that's easy, this is the spinach that I use, and it's about this big. If you know that you need to eat a little bit more healthy, let me tell you something. This is good spinach to add to like dishes like this. It helps you to like eat more healthy. If you know you need to eat more healthy, add it to something like this. It won't hurt you. If you know you need to eat more spinach, add it to your breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You'll be fine. You can put salmon, like my salmon that I had the other day. I put that over this. It's perfect. And so those are like little hacks. And if you want to make garlic bread, you take you some good old bread like this. You melt you some butter. I would show you on this stove, but my stove is so little. You add your garlic to the butter, and then put your bread one side, let it brown. On the other side, let it brown. That's it. And so yeah, this is my dish. I'm pretty much done, y'all. Well, I am done. I'm just letting the tomatoes get a whole lot more soft. So, and I got a whole lot of stuff in this. I got a lot of stuff in this, but it smells so good. So yeah. And I always have like another pot like way over there just because I don't want the mess. Okay. So I don't want the mess. So yeah. So I'm just letting it simmer for a little while longer. And it's on low. So, I'm pouring the water off of this the old school way. I do not use a strainer. Don't judge me. I don't use a strainer, but yeah. So I'm making garlic bread. So if you want to make garlic bread, you use a stick of butter. Well, this is not a full stick of butter, okay? It's only me and Alvin. I just thought about it. And I already have some. You put it in your dish, like so. So I'm making garlic bread. I'm putting this in my dish that had my chicken in it. Only because it's me and Alvin. And I'm going to put this in the oven. Now, once you put that in the oven, you leave it in there for just whenever the butter melts. And then I'll tell you what to do next. This is a pretty easy recipe, you guys. You don't have to really do a whole lot to it. You're going to need some, you're going to need a piece of foil. So you put your bread on there. Where's my foil paper? It's just regular foil, and it doesn't have to be a huge sheet, just enough, unless you want to put it on your rack. It just depends on you. So, about this big. And I leave it back there, and I'm putting these back in the refrigerator. These are my pieces of garlic. And I'm going to fake roast these pieces of garlic, okay? So I'm going to put these in a pot and kind of roast them a little bit. So let me move this so I can show y'all what I'm doing. So all I'm doing is cutting these up. And I'm cutting them up pretty tiny because, and I'm not a master chopper like on the cooking channel. They're like, oh my God, I chop so well. No, I don't. So I'm just chopping them up like so. And then I'm going to put these in a pot and kind of fake roast these. Okay, so I'm going to fake roast my garlic, put it in my oven with my butter, and then put it all over my bread. And I'll show you guys that in a little bit. And I'm going to add a little bit of oregano. You know, sometimes it happens where I can't make my words out, y'all. So I'm going to rinse this out. Alright, so I'm going to put this like so. So you don't have to turn this on high. You just want it to come to a simmer. And it will do everything itself. Now this dish, this beauty, that's already done. That's already done. My butter, not yet. So you want this to come to a simmer, and you can keep cutting them up. I'm not a master chopper. I don't do all that. I just cut stuff up and I make good food. That's what I do. So yeah. So. And it's got a little water in there. Alright. So I'm making garlic bread. And this is my garlic that I cut up. So that's my garlic that I cut up. And that is my butter in there. So what we're doing is we are trying to make sure that we get a good oh, there we go. What I'm trying to do is make sure that we have a good consistency of simmer for these pieces of garlic. So when I do make the garlic bread, it has just a good all-around taste. So the bread, I don't have to do anything yet. Not yet. But I'm going to put it on a plate. Put this bread on a plate. And it'll be 3 pieces of bread. There's always 3. It's always 3 with me. Always. Alright. So, and you can use any old bread. So that's the bread that I'm using. So, this garlic bread is going to be really, really good. It's going to be good. And I have decided to add the other pieces of chicken because I don't think that I'll get to doing the other thing. So I made chicken spaghetti or chicken and red sauce, however you want to look at it. I added spinach. I added my spinach to it. So I have my chicken and red sauce, my spinach, my cayenne, my tomatoes, and then I added my chicken to it and let it simmer. So it's already done. I also have my my spaghetti itself. So that's done as well. And now I'm making garlic bread. So this yeah, I know I'm doing a lot. So my butter is almost 100% ready. So I've been waiting on this okay, so I'm gonna add a little bit of olive oil. I'm going to add my pieces of garlic. And I just want to get these sauteed enough for it to get a little soft. So all that's in here is just the garlic. It's just the garlic and the and olive oil. And you can't just put these in here by themselves because they will burn. So, and I'm not like a, like the cooks on TV, they have like all of these specialty things that they do. I don't do all of that. I just, and you want them to get like a little brown. So they're getting brown. And I'm so happy because it smells so good. Oh, they smell so good. So, my camera doesn't ever want to stay standing where I put it. So, it's my phone. My camera is my phone, y'all. Okay? Bear with me. So, now I'm going to add my pieces of garlic that they have been simmering for a little bit to my butter. Right. And only because we love garlic is why I put whole garlic in there. Otherwise, if you don't love garlic, don't do it. I will tell you one thing. If you have some good garlic powder, add it. You want to add your garlic powder to your butter and to your pieces of roasted garlic. And I can't hold my phone. I can't hold my phone and do this. But I will show you. So, yep. So that's the garlic with the garlic butter in like all together. So, and it's gonna just put it all in there like this. And I'm making garlic bread. Now, it's just going to simmer for a little while. Only because, yeah, that's what I'm doing. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Mark, you threw me off. I was reading what you had sent over to me. Yeah, me too. I love cooking as well. So yeah. So, all right. I'm almost done with my dish, y'all. Then I can eat some good food. All right. So, let me see if I can. I don't own a strainer. Just letting y'all know. So, yeah, I don't have a strainer. So I'm going to strain my, pour the water off of my spaghetti. And it's not much. Perfect. All right. So this is my spaghetti. And I know that I always, in every video now, I have this one pot. Let me tell you something about a Dutch oven pot. This pot is the best pot to use. If you don't own one of these pots, I suggest you buy one. You get one like today. These pots are fantastic. So if you don't have one of these pots with it's cast iron, so it can go in the oven, or you don't have to put it in the oven. But what's so great about it is that it cooks everything from bottom up, so you don't ever have to worry about it burning. Now, I mean, you gotta watch out and, you know, do what you would normally cook like you would normally cook, but it cooks it where you don't have to keep babysitting it. So once you put it in the oven, you cook it on there for whatever your setting is, and it's done. These pots are fantastic, and I'm so excited because I have a cast iron skillet as well that goes with it, but y'all know how that works. So I'm checking. So what I'm doing is I'm making garlic bread. I have made everything else, and I'm just waiting on my bread. And this is the olive oil that I used for my garlic earlier. So yeah. Either you can say that I'm making chicken spaghetti or chicken and red sauce. It just depends. But I divvied up all these ingredients like when I first got married. And before I got married, like me and Alvin were like cooking all these other meals everywhere else, I guess. And once we did get married, he was like, "You cook like this all the time?" And I was like, "Yeah, I cook like this for myself." And it was so funny because I remember cooking, like, my first meal that I cooked for him was breakfast. I made Canadian bacon, regular bacon, grits, 2 different types of eggs, cheesy, scrambled. Oh my God. 3 different types of bread. We had like croissants, scones, and biscuits. This was our first meal, like breakfast, like married breakfast, and it was huge. It was like a huge spread. It was so much fun to make all that food. So this is what it's been from the beginning, just a bunch of cooking, a bunch of good food. So yeah, so I'm waiting on my my simmer that's in here so I can toast my bread in a little while. So I have bread. This is my bread. It's 3 pieces of wheat toast, of wheat bread. And I'm gonna move this. I have a real problem with touching this with my hands. Yeah, don't judge me, y'all. Don't judge me, y'all. Because I will just touch that with my bare hand. It happens often. I just put my hand on the stove and, you know. I'm looking for a spoon. So, all right. So, remember earlier I said you need a piece of foil paper. So here's your foil. You're going to put your bread on your foil, put it in the oven, and toast it. Toast it, kind of. We're making garlic bread. I've done it like this one other time. And if you like garlic, this is like perfect. I wish you guys could see what I was doing, but no. My camera won't come down here. So this right here is going to go on my rack in the stove. And I have my 3 pieces of bread. And before I do this, since I can't show you the stove, because I'm not about to burn myself like that. Nah. I'm going to take this out and I'll do it on top of the stove and then put it all up under there. Alright. Because otherwise I'm going to burn myself. I'm trying to show y'all this. So, you said tell Alvin to, no, Mark, let me tell you something. This is my cooking, okay? No. Alvin doesn't cook. I cook. He doesn't cook at all. No. I love cooking. This is my everything. Like, this is what I enjoy doing. He doesn't have to cook if he got somebody to cook for him. I'm just saying. So, since I love garlic, I put it on everything. Ooh, it's a bad habit. It's a bad good habit. If you don't like garlic, I'm sorry. Y'all, you're not going to be able to eat none of this food. Because it's all got garlic in it. So, and you want to put it on there pretty much all over the bread. And just put it on there like so. And I know it don't look all that pretty now. All these latecomers, y'all are coming in at the end. When all the food is cooked. That's the food that I made. Ta-da! And now I'm just making this bread. Wait, I saw something about a pizza. Who told me about a pizza? Oh, hey, David. Yes, I did see your pizza. I think I liked it. That was good. Oh, in Japan. I see you, Mark. Yeah. I know this is not the glamorous side of the cooking. So, and I'm just putting this to there. That's it. So that's what y'all are looking at. It's just butter with garlic pieces in it. Only because we love garlic. All right. So, did I get all the sides? I did. All right. And I'm making noise in here and everything. I mean, it's just me in here. Nobody else is in here. So, I'm going to put this in the oven. So, hello, Miss Deb. Hey, Miss Deb. All right. Let me see if I can get my camera to turn around, y'all. All right. So I'm going to put my pieces of bread in the oven. I'm making fake garlic bread. It's fake, but I'm sure it's going to be good. And I don't own a toaster only because there's no need for me to own a toaster. So the pieces of bread are already in the oven. I'm going to just show y'all any old kind of way because y'all know I don't have a good camera. That's the toast. It's going in there. And that's it. That's the whole dish. This will be done and then I'm ready to eat. I want to eat now. So yeah. So I made tonight chicken spaghetti or chicken and red sauce, however you want to look at it. And my spaghetti. And that's it. So, what y'all cooking? Miss Deb, what you cooking over there? Mark, what you cooking? You didn't talk to me for like 15 good minutes. What you cooking? Oh, man. David, what you cooking? Hey, Tracy. Hey. Look, now this is went from me cooking and talking to everybody because I haven't talked to anybody. And all this time, it's been a long time. Hey, y'all. So, last time when I posted something, I put that I was extremely country. That's okay. That's the stock that I came from. My people, we country, but we cook well, okay? There ain't no problems here in the cooking department. If y'all noticed, Alvin is not looking for one meal, okay? So, I cooked the last time a shrimp, crawfish, corn bisque, and it only lasted for a day and a half. It lasted for a day and a half, and I froze some because I wanted just to have some like at a later time. So yeah, so that's why I haven't made another video. But that's been pretty much it going on with us, and I'm just cooking. I love to cook. It's my most favorite thing in the whole world to do is to cook. So yeah, I get my joy from cooking and drawing. So I've been drawing a few things and putting some stuff together, and so yeah. So creatives are having a okay time with being shut up in the house. That's okay. We revel in being kind of in a place where we can focus on our art. So this is not so bad. It's only bad when you go out and you have people that want to act crazy. That's when it's bad. So yeah. So I mean, we're not having a hard time, us creatives. Oh, okay. I see you, Mark. I don't want the bacon bits though. I don't know. I don't like unless they're real bits of chunks of bacon. See, that's the greed in me. What like if it's gonna be bacon, it's gotta be chunks of real bacon. Now we talking. Now if it's the little bacon bits that come in the little container, no. so yeah. But yeah, so this is what I'm doing. What y'all working on? Anybody working on anything? Miss Deb, are you there? I don't know who's there besides Mark. I don't know how to tell who's all like watching. I just know that my phone will tell me that so and so tuned like logged in or whatever. So I don't know. If you dare, y'all shout me out. Y'all tell me what y'all cooking and what y'all eating. So yeah, I'm hungry. That's all I got. I want to play the food. All right. So enough with me playing around with this food. I'm waiting on my garlic bread. So it's not gonna be cooked. It's not gonna be done for another few minutes or so. But I can show it to you, honey. I don't know if y'all can see that well, but and it is already crisp on the ends. I'm just waiting for the middle to get crisp. See, it's still kind of, it's got that little bit of where it's still soft in the middle, but it's gonna be real good. Yeah, so it's gonna be really good. I'm excited. So maybe I should get plates out and do this whole thing. I don't know. Maybe I'm the only person, but I really love eating spaghetti out of a bowl. I'm not a like everything, and I love standing up and eating. It's so. Ooh. I want to stand up with a good old hot bowl of spaghetti and eat it with a little tiny bit of mozzarella. Key to my heart right there. So yeah, but ain't nothing, y'all. I'm up in here cooking food as usual, and let me go mess with Alvin, y'all. He don't even know that I'm coming outside. Let's see what he doing. Y'all, he ain't even out here. I hear him, but he ain't out here. That's okay. I came out here for nothing. All right. Well, in other news, since I got everybody on the thing, I'll show y'all what I'm working on. This is my piece that I'm working on. Oh, that's pretty. Can't really see it clearly because I don't have any lights on in here. But that's one of my paintings that and that's something else that I'm working on. Yeah. For all the people that's still here. And you too, Mark. You too, Mark. So yeah. So my bread is almost done. Yeah, same. After I cook, I'm good. I'm like, okay. Hi, Rachel. That's one of my babies. Hey, guys. I was just making a video to show y'all what I cooked tonight. And I made chicken spaghetti. Well, or chicken and red sauce, depending on, that's what I made, you guys. Ta-da! And now I'm making garlic bread. If only I could just eat a plate of food. It don't look all that good from here, but it smells good, man. And all of that is my ingredients. I took this and made it into this wonderfulness. So I'm all excited to just eat. Yeah. So thank you guys for hanging out with me. And oh, one little tidbit. If you guys are ever hungry in the middle of the night and you shouldn't be eating, this is fantastic. This is a black and white mix. It's chocolate and yogurt flavored coated peanuts and raisins. But this stuff is so good. Oh. So it's $6.99 at Target, and it's so good. It tastes like really, really rich. So yeah, get some of this stuff. You gotta buy like one. Don't buy the one with like the M&Ms in it. That's not my favorite. I don't like it because the M&Ms are not real M&Ms. I don't know if y'all knew that. Anyway, no worries, you guys. I will I will be making something again this week. Oh, I have crabs. Oh my gosh, I have these beautiful blue crabs that are in my freezer, and a giant fish that I have to fillet. So we'll see. Maybe I'll do it this week. But I don't know. We'll see. So no worries, you guys. I hope everybody's having a great day, and you're eating good food, and we will get through all of this together. I promise. So talk to you guys later. Bye.